Here we go. The Maiden to the Circus, Episode 6. It gets his award season. Alright, there was an award session during the before the episode came out on the website too. Kane really messed that up. Pounding and Jacks, huh? And Kane has gotten more erotic lately, But that's just how he does. Honestly, I'm more excited for Knights of Guinevere. To tell you the truth, I'm really excited. I mean, I'm just really sad that so far, Glitch's shows have been ending and so early, like one season, Like this show only has like what, 9 episodes? Yeah. Emerald Drones had about 7 or 8. And I don't know if it'll be the same, but I assume considering, they have a tendency to end shows at the one season. I just feel like Murder Drones could have had more episodes to, fully end the story, but, they just ended it like that. Kind of a letdown. But I wonder if it'll do well better in the Maiden Needle Circus. Who knows? Could work. It could work. Favorite character awards. Personally, if I ever have any characters that I like more here, it would have to be Ragatha. I don't know. She's just very nice. And pretty too. And some may say Pomni's a favorite, Jack's their favorite, was Zoogle, Zooble, Gangle, Kinger, etc. Kane, Bubble, whatever. I personally like Ragatha. And it is kind of sad that so far, other than episodes 1 through 4, no new episodes have gotten to the Netflix page, even though they signed a contract. Pretty sad for those who wanted to see it there. But there's YouTube, Although it kind of sucks too that, YouTube censors, a lot of these videos. Yep, in fact, that line got censored too. We all know what they said. The, the word about two together, We all know what that is. Uh-huh. He's definitely glitching. Uh-huh. Yeah, Kane is, you assume he make an ass out of you and Ming. Who's Ming? Oh, hey Ming. Interesting. Uh-huh. Yeah, new game. This should be quite the watch. Oh boy. Dude, guns? Not cool, man. Not cool. Uh-huh, so it's basically a free-for-all. Yeah, he's sporadically getting much, much worse. Yeah. Well, that was quick. Yeah, he get it now. Really? And the game hasn't even started. Not cool, man. Not cool. Poor Ragatha. Seriously. Not even a second thought, Yeah, it's a free for all basically. Oh boy, this could be crazy. Oh man, this is gonna get nuts. I mean, seriously. That's with capital N. Ah, poor Gangle. It's always her that gets the short end of the stick, but I'm glad she's with Rakata. And Pomni gonna be with Jax? Sheesh. Man, this guy's sting Rakata. And Rakata has not been doing well these past episodes, seriously. I mean, she wants to, but, you know. You know, I really am glad that the Gaslight District has been confirmed to be in production, but they said that they won't start making the episode until after they make the circuit, so, it won't be like conflict of interest. And that's kind of sad, because, I don't know whether the Knights of Guinevere is going to be a recurring series. I do hope so. I really do enjoy this. I really enjoy that. The fact that while, they can be both, while they can work on a 3D series, another different production team can work on the 2D series. You know? I mean, considering we're in the home stretch and near the end, because I think there's only 3 episodes left for the Amazing Ninja Circus. And to be honest, while the wait for, both the finales, no, not both the finales, for their main episodes, they can have a show, that will give us a break, like, no, not a break, little waiting, a waiting period to watch, like something to watch while waiting for the new episodes of the Amazing Ninja Circus, That could be something. But yeah, the adventures are not really interesting nowadays, so it's just a dang free for all. And Kane's just going through the motions, Yep, this should be quite chaotic. But also that everyone's just gonna shoot each other. And not like with like fancy like toy guns or like lasers, realistic guns, Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Yeah, Pomni and Jax have been getting closer, these past episodes, You know, I like Michael Kovac. He's a very good actor. And, early in, I'm digging his acting skills for, his different characters, whether on Murder Drones, the Angel Circus, or even the Essex District. Although, kind of sad that he's not going to be in the Knights of Guinevere. But, I'm still, anticipating he's going to give his all, especially for the last episodes, which are not going to be, emotional. But like considering all of his actions towards Ragatha and Gango, I don't know. He's never a good character for me. In fact, I would say he's close to a villain with Kinger. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Kane. It's just so many. There's just a lot of characters, and I really wish we had more adventures. Like I would like to see like others do more adventures. Like I want to see more of the moon. They're a weird character. Or the sun. Like seriously, like and also more of the grounds. We haven't really got out of the circus. Almost ever. I don't know. Like I'm not a writer, but it would have been nice to see what the world is like. To expand the world rather than just the circus and going to a different world that was made by Kane. But apparently this is based on or inspired by a book about a rogue AI. Apparently there was a video game, or was it a movie? Whichever. It's pretty disturbing. But I don't know whether it ends the same with the book, but it could be. Yeah, Jackson Palmer been getting closer lately. And I have a feeling like we will see a character abstract. Because I think this is going to be one of those shows that will have an ending, but I'm not sure whether it'll be a happy one. Because, like we don't know whether or not these are like real humans got turned into computer characters, or maybe, and this is a popular fan theory, that they're just digital copies of their human selves, and they're just in a game. But I don't know. Like I'm really digging like each episode. The graphics getting better and better. Same with Hell of a Boss and Pop style. Although I'm quite wondering like, but they didn't confirm the episode will be longer, just like this one. This one's 33 minutes. 33 minutes. Very nice. Okay, what about the story? Well, it's so far doing okay. Although it's just them, shooting each other. Ah, Ragatha, seriously. Yep, they're letting their bad guy side out. Don't know what to say for more, This is just okay. I mean, use realistic guns, I guess this is why it was a little bit more of a rating because they're using realistic weapons rather than just like lasers or any other makeshift items. Wow, that gag worked. Well, there goes Ragathon. And Jax didn't appreciate that at all. It's one of the rare times he ever gets mad. For real. To be honest, like, I don't ship characters, I mean, I really like Ragatha and I think she's beautiful. But out of all the characters, I don't ship them with anyone. I don't know, like I don't do shipping as much as other people do. And if they do it, if they want to do it, that's fine with me, I mean, to each their own. But I'm more of a like I feel like a character should be just a character. Yeah, poor Ragatha. Gango's been getting it lately, And I really feel bad for them, you know? I really did like the anime episode. Nah, more of an anime scene. Yeah, it was nice. And, Zupal is like a big sibling. Yeah, like a sibling to them, you know? I really enjoy them. They're very nice together, you know? And seriously, I really do like the design for the circus. And the characters get better and better looking with each different episode. Though I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do when the show's over. I know they got the Gaslight District, but once that's done, what is next? Who knows? I mean, once the Nights of Whenever pilot, you know, delivers, will it be a series? Honestly, I do hope so. I feel like this cannot be solved in just one 25-minute pilot. I feel this is more like for a series or maybe a movie, but who knows? And to be honest, like as much as I feel like, they say it's indie, I feel like Glitch is going more and more for it's becoming a company more than independent because what's independent is the fact that they're not tied to any company and they don't have to say they don't have to go talk to the big bosses, which I feel like sadly a lot of these indie companies do nowadays just to sell stuff. I mean, look at Vixie Pop. Hello Boss was supposed to be his own independent series, and now it teamed up with Amazon. Granted, creative control is still with Vivsy, but Amazon's paying for I don't know how much they're paying for, but they've they're teaming with Amazon, and now officially they can do crossover with has-been characters now. But I don't know whether or not they'll be doing that for season 3. I know season 2 of has been fully done, so I don't think they're gonna be for season 2. But I think during both their third seasons they're gonna do crossovers. But how much of crossovers remains to be seen. And the big thing is what are they gonna do afterwards? I mean, the both of them have only a lifespan of 4 seasons, and once that's done, what else is there? To be honest, I really do hope that during New York Comic Con, Vivzy will announce there's going to be a new official spin-off. Because the problem is that Hasbin and Helva only has 4 seasons in their timeline. Hasbin is getting ready to debut its second season. Helva is done with their second season and is going to be starting production for the third season. So I'm just saying, once that's done, what else, They have to announce either a new spin-off or a show or something, And to be honest, I really would like to see an official canon has-been comics like we used to have, with the Angel one and the Alistair one. It would be nice to have an official canon coming to delve into stories that the show couldn't do, about the side lives of other characters, and gives us, some answers and also some new detail that were never addressed in the show. But I'm delving too much of it. Let's focus more on the Amazing Digital Circus in this scene. I do enjoy the fact that Ragatha and Kinger have been, connecting more. Sort of like a father-daughter thing, since Kinger is one of the oldest characters in the show. And apparently, according to this, there's a rumor or a theory that he's one of the creators of the circus. I mean, that's how he was able to make a butterfly, But man, Amanda Huffington is really giving her all in this scene. With the emotions that Ragatha is experiencing, man, you can just feel her pain. And Kinger, man, he's just telling the truth, laying it out there with his heart, Man, I really like Ragatha. I really do hope she makes it at the end. I really, really do. But, who knows? When things are not crazy, I really do like these scenes. They give us, time for other characters. slow, serene one-on-one moments. Honestly, I feel like Hell of a Boss is missing that. It's just jumping into one random situation after another. They don't always, I mean, they sometimes, but they don't always take the time to just stay still and, let other characters talk. And, as much as it's an adult show, I feel like sometimes the swears just, don't need to be swears. But I don't know. But this is beautiful. I just like the scene, seriously. Man, King is such a good guy. Crazy, but he's a good guy. Episode 3 is one of my favorite ones too. Dark, but I really enjoy it, especially his scenes. Honestly, he make a good counselor. This is very pretty. I just like the scene, with the water, and the water, you know, light effects, It's quite nice. Oh, Bubble. Well, they ruined the moment. We're down to our last two, Zubul and Gangle. Well, they should be quite a watch. But like it really, it really makes me wonder, like what's gonna happen afterwards. I really don't know much about what's gonna be, occurring, but I really do hope that things will get better. Yeah, and gotta give kudos to all the voice actors. They're doing a really great job. Although I kind of wish that they would do. I don't know. It'd be funny that they actually do a musical episode, but I'm guessing that's all in the past. Plus, they confirmed that this is the beginning of the dark side, or things are gonna get seriouser and darker. So I wonder how's that gonna work, man. But who knows? Uh huh. Yep. Yeah. The singing part. I don't know, but it is quite nice that Gang Zubul is using his you know their other arms. But I do like the fact that we get to hear both Pomni and Jack sing together. Call me a critic, but they did okay for what they got. But I also wonder when will the next episode come out. I assume in 2026 or early case December. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he got gunned down. Sorry. Yeah. Hmm. Well, seems those two are the last ones. But I'm guessing here's when the emotional part comes out. Now, I think going forward, my reaction is going to be mostly like this. I don't know. Maybe to some, they will have voices with the audio, but I don't know. Considering how big, YouTube's going to be cracking down on copyright, on videos, And for other videos, I don't know. Maybe even with independent videos I'm doing reacting, people make a copyright. I don't know. I mean, as long as the audio should be fine, but I don't know. With the video, it may affect too. Because it's gonna be very difficult to do this. I'm one of those ones who don't have a camera, so I'm just doing the audio thing. Who knows? Maybe I need to get a better mic for the audio log. Yeah, Jax is letting it, all out there. Pardon for the voice. I don't know. It's my nose. I don't know, but my nose has been clogged. So my voice sounds much more deeper. Yeah, this is the emotional part. I'm guessing. Pomni and Jax. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Fascinating. Yeah, Jax is like, telling Pomni all the harsh truths. Or lies. Who knows? Yeah. The breakdown. Here it is. Yep. That was creepy. When his eyes, like went small and then back to normal. Pretty creepy, actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's Jax. What will he do? Ouch. It needed to be said, Pomni. It needed to be said. All right. Yeah, joke. Yeah, no. Oh, crap. She's mad. Ouch. Yeah, Pomni's at reach her breaking point. Jax is not even trying to fight back. Here we go. Oh boy. Yeah, this scene. The quote unquote real Jax. Yeah, a lot of fans are unsure whether or not this is real or not. Some say it's a coping mechanism. It's not real. This is just a facade. Me personally, I don't know. I think it could be more for truth and some for lies. I think he's just tired. Yeah, that was quite emotional. Sheesh. Well, I'm glad at least she and Ragatha are doing better. Man, I just really like Ragatha's design. Seriously, granted she's based on Raggedy Ann, but that's goes without saying. And I also do wonder what's gonna happen now. You know, honestly, I feel like finale could be like near an hour length. But I could be wrong. It could be more like 40 minutes. All I know is that we're reaching near the end because they did say 9 will be the final episode or 10. I'm not sure, but we are nearing the final couple episodes. Yeah, Jax is not doing so well. Oh crap! He's trying to resist abstracting. He did say that people who are near extractions are not very nice to be with around. And it seems like he's been dealing with this for quite a while. Man, this is intense. Yeah, he disappeared again. Yeah, they do drink. Oh, and for foul language. Oh yeah, they have some stupid sauce. Yep, the favorite character awards. Yep, who's gonna be? And the winner is Kane. Oh, it's Ming. Huh, I guess he assumed too much. Yeah, you shouldn't assume Kane. Well, that was that was the episode. And quite a long one. Ah, cute. A Ragatha keychain. Nice jacket too. Gotta give kudos to all the animators. I'm guessing it's gonna be quite a while until the next episode. Maybe, you know, and I'm just spitballing, maybe at the end of December or the beginning of January. Somewhere between those two. Oh, because we got post credit scene. Oh, nothing.